What's up? What's up? It's me again, the nuisance, Michael R.C. King. Yes, sir. Just my serpent. But tore down a track star motor. There's a little parts and pieces. This right here was a Novarasi Mito 9-port on road, and I removed the bearing from there. So I'm gonna show you guys this one if I can, because I have to hold the thing, hold the camera. She looked good on the inside, but I'm gonna change them steel bearings for the. Look at that. There's something on there. No, I can't read it, but we're gonna pull these bearings out. I got another engine in there. I'm gonna do too, so you see the bearings are in there still. So let's get to my reds tool. We're gonna pull the rear one out first. So we use this part, and that slides in the back, and those little teeth spread open as we tighten that nut. It'll lock onto the bearing. Then we start turning this, and it'll pull the bearing out. So here we go. We'll have to use this tool. I know everybody's got one of these to tighten that bolt onto so the teeth grab the bearing. Okay, so now we got that tool locked in on the bearing. Can you see down in there? It's locked in on that bearing. Well, you can't see from the front. I still got the front bearing, but you can see it right there. It's locked in that bearing, nice and flush up against the bearing. Okay, so now we're gonna turn this one, and it's gonna back that bearing out. But I might have to use two hands. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna need two hands. Okay, so we'll be right back. And I'm gonna give you a look down in there. You can see the bearing has been pulled out some. Okay, you see it's coming out. So let me continue. You have to turn this knob. Brace that up against the engine block, nice and snug, and then turn this knob, and it will back your bearing right out of there. Nice and clean and easy, people. Let's get back to work on it. It's about to drop out, y'all. Yeah, it's about to drop out. See how far she's out. Let's get back to it. All right, that bearing is free. See down in there? All we do is just slide her out. There she is. Yep, that's the rear bearing, people. Let's do the front now. Yep, so we just loosen that bolt on the back of that, and we just take this baby off. And we have to loosen it a little more. Okay. There's the bearing. That's the bearing for your track star. This bearing looks good. Well, we're gonna put some ceramics in this baby, yeah. Let's do the front now, people. Okay, we're back with the front bearing tool. This can install both bearings at the same time. Okay, front, rear here. Put your rear bearing there. Put your front bearing. You take the spacer off with the front bearing. But we're gonna leave the spacer on to remove the front bearing this time. So I have to unscrew this. and slide this shaft through. Take this cap off, slide the shaft through, put this back on, and then start tightening and cranking it down. All right, so we'll be right back because I need 2 hands. Okay, we got the shaft on. This is recess and press. So I'm gonna put it on this way. And then we gotta tighten this back down. Okay, so give me a minute because I'm gonna need 2 hands. Okay, 2 hands are required. Okay, so right now that bearing, I turned it a few times. It's going up into this cup. Be right back. Okay, so we done did it. I done remove this bolt from this end. Slide that cup off. There's your bearing. And this is the spacer. You're gonna leave that on the shaft. And there's your front bearing. Alright, so there's the 2 bearings. Let's remove the tool, back that out. There's the tool. I mean, quality stuff right there, y'all. This is quality. I wanted the Huddy. I know Huddy put out some good stuff, but that there is quality tool, man. Was thinking about buying a Huddy too as well, but no need. This thing is, it's a brilliant tool, man. Red's bearing removal tool. And you see, look at that chamber in there. That thing nice. Okay. Can heat your block a little bit, and then do this, but you're gonna need some gloves to handle the block. So I just pulled it out. When I put them back in, I'm not gonna heat the block. I'm gonna just, maybe I will heat the block a little bit, and maybe about 100 degrees, 120. And then put a little oil around there where the bearings sit, and down in there where the bearings sit, and press them back in, baby. We have ceramics in there, and we're gonna see what happened with it. All right, YouTube, that's all I got for today. Put this engine back, put these parts away, get me a nice bag, put the parts away, and I'll see you on another day. Put it on the ground, baby. Yeah, one more thing, everybody. One more thing if you're watching this. See this the carburetor slide? See this twisting motion? The whole slide is twisting. See that? Is there any way I can fix this slide and stop it from twisting, or do I need a whole new carburetor? I mean, the twisting is not good because it's gonna offset my gap. If my gap is there, look at that. It opens and closes just by twisting. So if there's any way I can fix that, let me know. You can leave it in the comment. Hit me on my email, godsun358@gmail. Word up. again. That's the second time this thing cut off, man. Let's get it on. Ha 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 ha. I gotta set my idle stop screw, man. That's what it is. Yep. Yeah. Idle stop screw, baby. Well, fellas, that's it. I can't do no more. I don't know where I put my screwdriver. I must have brought it upstairs. So I can't adjust my idle stop. So it's going to keep cutting off. Plus, it started raining. But I'll run it in the rain, but I need that thing to run. So we'll be back. What you working with? Put that shit on the ground.